At a certain point in your life, the people you thought will never leave you will eventually, and you'll never be the same after that. And I believe that this exact scenario is what makes us realize the harsh cold truth, which is the fact that we cannot control anything in this world, be it people, be it outside things, the way others perceive us. The only thing we can control is the way we react to things. And let me tell you, if you go through rejection or the thing that I mentioned before, which is people leaving you, for the first time you go through this, you will feel left out, sad, depressed, and like you don't matter. And to be honest with you, you do not matter to most people you know. Like, just think about it, how crazy this is. To most people you know, you do not matter that much. Like, you are not as relevant to others as you think you do. They might meet you outside, talk to you a bit, have these casual talks with you, but when they go, they will move on with their day, and they'll forget that you even exist. And why am I telling you this? Because knowing this is actually liberating. And you will feel so much better after knowing this. Because the fact is, because the truth is, to most people you do not matter. So might as well do what you want to do. Act the way you want to act, dress the way you want to dress. Uh, not feel judged or anything. You will move differently, move more confidently, more freely. Most of all, you will feel free, and that freedom comes only from detachment. And detachment, the way you achieve detachment in your life is realizing one thing and having one mindset shift, which is knowing that anyone you meet will eventually leave you someday. Like anyone. Think of a person right now, the person you spend the most time with, for example, so I can red pill you more. The person you spend the most time with, that exact person will leave you one day. That day might be even tomorrow. So if you just realize this one thing and realize it early on, you will feel detached and you will feel liberated, and you won't go through that level, that amplitude of pain you feel when someone leaves you. Because if you realize and know that they will leave you one day, when they leave you, you will be like, okay, I already knew you will leave me, but I didn't expect you to leave me this early on. So just realize this one thing, that anyone you know will leave you one day, and you cannot control them. If they want to leave, let them leave. The only thing you can control is your mental health, the way you react. And if you want to have or to keep a good mental health, you should know and be okay with others leaving you. And know that they will leave you someday and be okay with it, because you are enough. And you should most importantly be comfortable with yourself, because there are going to be moments in your life in which you're going to sit alone. And if you are not comfortable with yourself, in those alone moments, you will feel the most sad. And you know why? Because you didn't spend any time with yourself. You kept chasing people. You kept numbing yourself with meaningless interactions and thinking that they will lead you somewhere. It's not bad to think that. It's in our nature. We are humans. We want to connect with others. But you should know that these people are going to leave you one day. And when Everybody will leave you when you will go through phases of life, like for example when you improve your social status, you improve your level of studies, like every time we change classes. And when that phase comes between the moment you leave that those old classmates behind and you want to meet those new ones, like the phase between these two is the one in which you are going to sit all alone and you won't have any friends, because the old friends, you will leave them behind, and the new ones, you still don't know them. So the only one you are left with is yourself. And this is where that detachment that I was talking about comes in handy, because when you detach from others, you won't focus on others as much as you did, so you will have time to focus on the most most important thing, which is yourself, your relationship with yourself, your self-respect, the way you treat yourself. Because all the treatment that we get from others is inspired from the way we treat ourselves. Like for example, if you are a degenerate, expect others to treat you as a degenerate, because you know that you are a degenerate, so you yourself view yourself as a degenerate, so others will do too. All the assumptions, all the way others see you is inspired from the way you see yourself, because when you see yourself as somebody, you start to act as that somebody you see yourself. So learn to detach, and when you do, you will have time to focus on the most important bond you should build in your life, which is the bond with yourself, the relationship with yourself. You will start sitting with yourself. Be comfortable sitting alone. Be comfortable being alone and enjoy that loneliness, because it's not permanent. One day you will be surrounded by people, and those people you will be surrounded with, they might like you, you might matter to them, you might not, but you will be detached because you are ready and you are okay with them leaving you, because you have someone, and that someone is yourself. When everybody leaves and you are alone, you are okay, because that relationship you have with yourself is strong. You built that relationship, you invested in it. Even when you were surrounded by people, you still prioritized yourself. And that can be done through saying no to things you don't want to do, like things you don't want to do actually, like for example somebody invites you and you don't want to go because you just feel like you want to spend some alone time. You say no, because your relationship with yourself is more important. As I said, those people might leave you eventually. They will leave you eventually, and you will be left with yourself. So might as well build a better relationship with yourself. the, the most important relationship is yours in your life is the one you have with yourself. So invest in it, prioritize it above everything else. And when you start prioritizing it, people will start treating you differently. And the paradoxical thing about this is the fact that when you start improving and prioritizing yourself over the relationship with yourself, above the relationship you have with others, others will start prioritizing you, because you know that you have some standards. They know that you don't waste time. They know that you don't give free attention, because that attention you give is intentional. And if you feel that your time isn't valued, you think that it's better for you to spend it on yourself. So others will start treating you differently, and they will start prioritizing you. So the message behind this video that I'm making is that you should build a better relationship with yourself. And I feel like most people I know, they spend their life chasing others, chasing their approval, trying to bond with them, which is actually good. But the thing that you should prioritize, and the most important thing, is bonding with yourself. Try to bond with yourself. Start building self-respect. Be respectful to yourself. Respect your own decisions. Respect your word. Have like a strong word. When you tell someone that I'm going to do something, do it. When you tell yourself that I'm going to do something, do it. Like for example, I want to train tomorrow, go train. Because if you don't, you just lost self-respect. So man, start respecting yourself. And you will see the change in the way others will respect you. And you, most importantly, you will be comfortable with others leaving you. And this is a very, very powerful way to live. Because you will be detached. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay off.